What's up guys? Mercy here, Mercy Shadow Gaming, home of the Shadow Kage. Today's video is part 2 on what to do past level 30. Let's get into the video. What's up guys? In the part 1 video of what to do past level 30, I explained that Tempest Fusionaut is going to have your armor sets all the way up to CR 295. In order to climb these armor sets, you're going to have a lot of source marks. In your on duty menu, this is one of the best ways to get source marks, is to do raids, alerts, duos, and solos. Raids are going to give you the most source marks per raid. Another great way to get source marks is to do the current events and the bounties within them. Right here in the House of Legends behind Tempest Fusionaut, you'll find this little computer on the tower wall. If you open this computer, you'll find the current events and past current event T1 through T6. The newest current event will be at the top listed. You'll also be able to get to Infernal Contact through your warp menu under your map. If you scroll down to it and click on it, you can warp right to it. I popped over here to Infernal Contact. This is the most recent event here in DC Universe right now. Within this event, you're going to find lots of different types of missions. The most bountiful missions in these events that give you source marks are going to be the bounties. These bounties will give you up to 8 source marks. Also, DC Universe Online will introduce a double mark week. Right now is double mark week, and per bounty I can get 16 source marks. So running raids, alerts, duos, and solos, along with the missions in the current events and the bounties within the current events, these are the best ways to make source marks. Also, within the missions and bounties in the current events, they're going to give you drop boxes. These drop boxes are going to have lots of different weapons and armor that are going to help you level up your CR. So the second part of the source mark grind that you're going to have to do after level 30 is going to be inside of your base's mainframe. Once you enter your base, you fly over down the hallway. Your mainframe is going to be here in the corner. Once you open your mainframe, you're going to have to go into your generator and charge all of the lithium cells within it. When you charge these lithium cells, it's going to give you access to the mainframe itself and the upgrades. There are 5 different upgrades that cost source marks: your accomplice, henchman, orbital strike, supply drop, and tactical mods. Each one of these has a different source mark cost. Accomplice starts at 5, goes to 20, and then for the boost ends at 7. In order to equip all of these and have them in your utility belt, you're going to have to get a lot of source marks to buy and stack them all. When you exit out of that, you may be trying to figure out where did those things come from. If you fly back to the front of your base, you'll find a little computer. On this computer, you'll find all of the orbital strikes that you own, all of the supply drops you own, henchmen you own, and accomplices you own. Down towards the bottom is where the tactical mods will be. The tactical mods will go through different pieces of armor, and your orbital strike, supply drop, pet, accomplice, or henchman will go inside of your utility belt. All of these things are going to help you tremendously as you're going through the raids, the alerts, the duos, the solos, and all of the events that are going on in the game. So once you're past level 30, those are going to be the things that you have to grind source marks for to continue leveling up in the process of your CR. Also through that, you're going to have to maintain the progress of your artifacts, your adaptive augments, and your augments. Your artifacts and artifact catalysts can be found with John Constantine or in the broker. When you're leveling up your artifacts, you're going to need nth metals. In your inventory, you're going to scroll over to Fortify. Find the artifact that you want to use, add the nth metals to it, and fortify it. Once it's ready for a breakthrough, you'll need Dionysium, Quantum Field Energy, and Paradox Energy to break it through to the next rank. Throughout gameplay, you're going to end up with a lot of extra armor as you're going through and switching from older armor to newer armor and having higher level armors and lower level armors. And all of this armor over time is going to stack up in your inventory. You're going to be wondering what to do with it. Do not delete it. You're going to want to take it and come into the House of Legends and go over to the Research and Development table. Once in this table, you can go over to Salvaging and take these old pieces of armor and things that you no longer need and salvage them, turning them into exobytes. These exobytes can then be taken over to your Fortify tab and placed into your Origin augments. Placing them in, placing the exobyte in, and fortifying will allow it to rank up in level. For your adaptive augments, you're going to want to go back over to Fortify to rank these up. They'll be the same as the artifacts and your other augments. The best and most powerful adaptive augments are going to be found in the most current events. With your adaptive augments, you're going to have to use the exobytes that drop in the most current events. These exobytes are going to be the ones that are able to rank up your adaptive augments throughout each event. New adaptive augments will come out with new events. Now with your artifacts, your adaptive augments, your origin augments, and your allies, along with your mainframe upgrades, your white sockets, your tactical mods, etc., you're going to have to spend a lot of time reading. Taking the time to make sure you have the correct artifacts for what types of damage or healing or power give out or tank role that you want to be. Your adaptive augments, making sure they're the correct ones, making sure your origin augments are the correct ones, getting the correct tactical mods for your white sockets on your armor to give you more buffs and more damage out and more healing. All of these things throughout this video you will have to take the time and read into in order to make your character optimal in the role that you are fulfilling. Alrighty guys, well that's it for this video. Please leave me a comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. Through part 1 and part 2 I can take what I've talked about and do breakdowns into each of them, explaining them in further detail if that's something you guys would like to see. I would like to give a shout out to the Elite 16 YouTube channel. They're going to be showcasing one of my bases here come mid-March. Everybody go check out their channel, give them a subscribe, and check out some of their videos. Alright, well that's it for today's video. I hope that helps out with some of you newer level characters on figuring out what to do past level 30. Thanks for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, see you next time!